LeSean, I'm so glad you have Speakeasy. I've missed you on TV. I've missed you
you
talking
did?
about football. I've missed
I
seeing
appreciate
you
that,
around
man.
football. I'm in Sao Paulo. I'm in a suite right now looking
I
at
didn't
the
get an invite?
stadium here in Brazil.
Oh, I didn't get
Why?
an
I wish
invite.
you were here. You and I need to talk. It needs to happen. We need to talk.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm here and it's Chargers, Chiefs, AFC West. I need you to talk to me about these Chiefs. They're being, in my opinion, overlooked. Doubt. Everyone's picking the Bills and the Ravens. People aren't picking this team to win the division anymore. How do you feel about that or process that?
Well, I was blessed to play for the Chiefs and got a championship, my first one. And I know Patrick Mahomes. Last night on the Speak Easy with Acho, I said, they are getting so disrespected, and I don't understand. At their worst, at Patrick Mahomes' worst, all he does goes to the AFC Championship game. The players that they love to promote, he beats them all the time when it matters most. So knowing how Andy Reid takes disrespect, now people see Andy Reid, he's smiling, he makes little jokes. He got the little commercials, right? Bite of this snack, bite of that snack. He is so pissed off because when you do so much in this league and they disrespect you like that, like I'm having a conversation with people and they're like, oh, well, they might not win the division or they might can't beat the Bills or they might can't beat the Ravens. And I'm thinking that's all they've been doing. So I'll tell you this much. I think we'll see that old Patrick Mahomes of letting that ball go, going deep, right? I think we'll see KELCE playing a lot better than he did last year. And I think as a group, as a team, they answer that call because that's all they do is win games.
Why do you think we'll see a revitalized KELCE?
I heard they dropped a lot of weight, right? He's really in shape right now. And when you're a great player, you always want to, I don't want to say we're sensitive, but we hear the whispers, right? Like Patrick Mahomes, they see him out there and he always says the right things in the media, but he is a dog. And KELCE's a dog. And when you hear these rumors about, oh, they're not the same and they can't do this and they can't do that. And the last time we seen them play, they got their ass kicked by the Eagles. Some things you just don't forget. And I think we will see them guys out there in Brazil. They ain't gonna be partying. They're gonna be partying in the end zone a lot against the Chargers.
It's interesting because the gap in the AFC West has changed a little bit. Like Jim, second year, laid the foundation. Now it's game. They have so many the running backs, and I know Slater's banged up, but they've got these drafted wide receivers. Like they did overhaul and load up this offense, so the gap is smaller, maybe. But the Chiefs got better. Like I know they don't have Rashi, they don't have Jalen Royals tonight, but I do think like he's gonna. I don't know if they want to send a message. What kind of message do you think the Chiefs send here tonight in Brazil?
I think I know Andy Reid best, man. And he's always trying to send a message, right? And he ain't gonna do it with his words. He gonna do it with his play. I think having his time to, game plan for the Chargers, he's the best at that. That's why on the bye week he's always successful. He's gonna have a lot of things they haven't seen yet. And we haven't seen that explosive Chiefs offense in a long time. I want to say for, 3-4 years? I think they bring that back because that's who Andy Reid really is. That's who Patrick Mahomes really is. They take shots and they make you defend the whole field. And I think the message today is that it's hard to forget how great they are, but I think people have. And I think you get bored with success, right? Oh, they're used to seeing them there. And they don't want to see them in the championships no more. I think Andy Reid will have a message today that, listen, we still are the Chiefs. And I don't care what happened last year, the championship, I don't care who wins it. It got to go through Kansas City.
I can't wait to see Andy on Speak Easy with you and Emmanuel Acho. Have you talked to him? How do you know that he's so mad?
I don't want to say mad, but I've known him for years. And then even like when I talk to him, we text, he says little shots. He don't particularly like call nobody out, but he'll say, make sure you watch the game, or we got some good stuff for you, kid. Like that's how his lingo is. So I know what he's saying,
Awesome.
but he gonna be able to speak easy though. Only thing is it's a little late for him. And the big guy goes to sleep after he gets done with work.
Maybe we'll have a nice morning edition. LeSean, are the Chiefs your Super Bowl pick?
It's hard not to put them in there though, right? Like every year we get so, and I'm a big Josh fan, big fan of Josh Allen. I was the first one to say how good he was going to be. So I think they might have a shot. I think the Ravens always has a shot. They just never really kind of do it. But I got the Chiefs in there. I got the Chiefs and the Eagles back to back again.
Wow. I'd love to see that. We got TYRANN Matthew coming on the show, Speak Easy with Emmanuel Acho, and the superstar LeSean McCoy, who was, I mean, you're doing so much media and I'm so happy to see it. And thanks for giving us your time. I do want to talk a little bit about the rest of the slate with week 1. When you mentioned Josh Allen, you called it, you were all over it. We get such a fun game this weekend. It's Josh Allen LAMAR. It's an insane game. If you look at their combined passing and rushing props on Sunday night, which quarterback do you like to go over this? You got 285.5 for LAMAR. 270.5 for Josh. Yeah, okay. Take a look.
233 for LAMAR passing, 230. Okay. Josh. I'm gonna go with LAMAR. Yeah, I'm gonna go with LAMAR. I just think that no matter how they play, it's gotta go through him. Because they're going to throw the ball a lot, right, I feel like, and they're going to run the ball with Derrick Henry. And then you got that Reid option with him and Derrick. That's hard to game plan for. You know, you've seen the year he had last year. And then, but Josh, now, don't get mad at me. I think Josh is a better quarterback than LAMAR. Truly believe that. But I think for this game, for these odds, I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson. I mean, they both are great players. I love Lamar Jackson. But I seen the way they run their offense. Like, I can see the Bills where Cook can go off, and they'll keep feeding Cook. They'll keep doing that. Where I think with the Ravens, for them to be successful, it's got to go through Lamar.
When you say that Josh is better, you mean like in a vacuum, given the same guys on the field? What's the argument for him being better than Lamar? I mean, you've seen him up close and personal, obviously.
Yeah, I always thought he was a better quarterback, right? That's just my opinion. I played with him, maybe because I played with him, but Josh has no flaws, man. He always gets better. He got a dog attitude. I think he runs the ball extremely well. I think he's super physical and very, very competitive. I think he's more accurate. I think he has a better arm. And I think he's done more with less, right? Like, we've never even argued about Josh Allen not having enough weapons. But I've been arguing for Lamar for a while. Like, hey, man, Lamar doesn't have enough weapons. I mean, prior to these last 2 years, you know, and he needs more help. But I've seen Josh carry the load with less. I remember when he lost Stephon Diggs. And I said, look, man, there's no way that they can go back to the playoffs. There's no way they can win the division. The defense was a little older. They got rid of some of their stars, Michael Hyde, Jordan Poyer, a lot of them guys. Matt Milano was coming off injuries. I was like, there's no way they're going back to the playoffs like this. They're going to need a year to regroup. And sure enough, Josh Allen wins MVP. Like, with no real number 1 wide receiver. As a matter of fact, I think his best receiver that year was what's the guy who's special teams player? I think his name. I forget his name. Special team guy. You know. So I just Matt Collins. Matt Collins. Remember the guy that don't wear sneakers or socks? That guy.
That guy. Well, they've got. I mean, they've had a revolving door of receivers and options. It's true. They have they don't have the Joe Burrow saying T and Chase for 4 years in a row. It just doesn't happen for Josh, and he's doing his thing. Who wins this game? -1.5. Baltimore.
I'm gonna go. I think Lamar wins this game, though. I do think Lamar wins it, just because the last time they played, right, the Bills won. I think they always back and forth. I think the last time in Buffalo, the Ravens lost twice, right? It was in playoffs, and then years in the playoff game before that they lost. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens this time. It's hard to just keep beating the team unless you're the Chiefs. I think the Ravens pull it off.
I'm going to ask you one more question here. This is a spread that I'm looking at it right now. That's kind of interesting. The Jets are 2.5-point underdogs against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. You said in February, quote, Aaron Rodgers, it's time to tie the cleats up and throw them high up there on the little wire. It's time to give it up. Your thoughts on that line, on Aaron? Where are you with Aaron?
You know, most Black kids that go back to their community, right, and they tie their cleats up and their shoes and they throw it on the wire. You ever see that?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I said that. But
I understand the metaphor, but you see, I mean, that's a pretty strong quote saying he should retire. Here he's back with Tomlin and they're a contender, right? Or no?
Yeah, I gotta see it. He's 40 years old. You know, I think what made Aaron Rodgers special is he can throw the ball really, really well, right? Some of the best throws I've seen from Aaron Rodgers. But he is older, and everybody has that time where, hey, man, like, you feel good before the season starts, but then at week 4, week 5, week 10, you're going to start feeling them hits. If they can help him out, protecting him, I think he'll be better. But I seen the offensive line for the Steelers last year, and it wasn't good, right? And he is 40. But then again, you playing the Jets, and they got a new coach, and I think Aaron Glenn may be a good coach, right? I love how disciplined he is. But your quarterback, he ain't 40, but he's okay. He's just I think the Steelers will win this game because the Jets quarterback. Simple as that.
Because of Justin Fields. Okay, LeSean, do you want to say hi to Tyrann Mathieu?
Yes, I do. Good player he is.
You two. I mean, this is like a dream for me having both of you on the show. I mean, this is like Super Bowl 54. I love this. When's the last time you two talked?
Since the Super Bowl.
Man.
Happy to see you, brother. Congrats on everything too, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Definitely been watching you, man. You really doing a good job, bro. And I've been wanting to reach out and tell you that, but you know, it's always love, brother.
I will say this though. A lot of people think that Odell Beckham was like the first guy to start these real trends. The Honey Badger was the first one to really start the real trends, though. So give me your flowers, bro. You a great player. I remember playing against you. I'm like, damn, this little dude is everywhere. Since college to the pros, bro, you're going to do great. And you're off, you know, after football and everything. So congratulations, man, and hell of a career.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me, man.
I'll see you both with gold jackets before I let you go, LeSean. 2026. It's
I'm
coming.
saying, though, like,
your resume is damn good. I think we have it. Do we have it? I pulled the numbers. We have them this morning, LeSean. We'll do Tyrann's in a couple of years. What's your relationship with thinking about Canton, LeSean? And you can chime in on his greatness too, Tyrann. Go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead,
I'm just saying, I think we're missing some things here. All decade, we're missing that one. We're missing the new century back. We're missing a lot of things on her, but I do like the resume. I think I should get on there. I was comparing my numbers to EDGERRIN James. It's almost identical, except that I ain't have Peyton Manning and Reggie Wayne all on the same team. But it's close. It's close.
Yeah. Nah, you definitely worthy, you know, the Hall of Fame, man. First ballot. You know, like you one of them dudes that I remember. You know what I mean? And there's so many dudes in the league, right? Like everybody's a guy. You know what I mean? But like you're one of those dudes that people will remember. You know what I mean? And so yeah, bro. Like from the juke move, I still think about that play you and KELCE had in Detroit, bro. I'm like, only y'all two could have did that. You know what I mean? Like if that was anybody else, it wouldn't have worked like that. But yeah, man, definitely, bro. Had a great career, man. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'll also say, go ahead. So please.
No, I was gonna say a quick story though, because when you play with players that you respect, right, as his players, like that's how you was, right? But I remember when I played with you, and I was like, damn, yo, I didn't know how much of a leader you was. And I remember the next year, you know what I'm saying, or I forget whatever year you left the Chiefs, I was like, yo, I don't know how they'll be, because in the locker room, like you hear the names like the KELCEs and the Mahomes, but you was really running it, like as far as the leadership standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you that respect too, because certain players don't always have that. You know, guys be good, but they don't have that leadership. You always had that though. That was impressive to be around.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. Yeah.
Are we both picking the Chiefs tonight against the Chargers?
Yeah, I mean, I am. You know, I think, you know, too, it's like, you know, I can't bet against Mahomes, and like I think Herbert is in a position this year, man. Like he got to show us. He got to get to the playoffs. You know what I mean? He got to be able to compete in that division. You know, with the Raiders are going to be better. The Broncos are coming. You know what I mean? So, you know, they could possibly be like the worst team in that division. And so, you know, I just want to see Herbert really take that next step, because he has all the physical makeup. Like he has the tools. And so, but he just can't get past 15, man. It's something about 15, you know?
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. One thing with Herbert, I think he's super good, man, talented. I remember the first time I seen him with the Bucs, I was like, who is this kid from Oregon? But we in a league or era now where, like, nobody has to earn it. Like, I'm okay with him taking his time to earn that. And then when he arrives, then let's give him all the praise. I think we praise players too soon. You know, like, why are we even having a conversation with him and Mahomes? Like, or we talk about the top 5 or top 6, they put Herbert in there. I'm like, how? Let him earn that first.
Yeah.
It sounds like Tyra needs to come on Speak Easy with you. It's Shady's new show. Everybody can. Congratulations, Shady. Yeah, catch LeSean and Akshay DeMarcus Ware on yesterday.
Nah, that's cool, man. Definitely, man. Shit, just send me an invite, man.
Yeah, nah, I am.
Send me an
I know your
invite.
people, though, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna reach out to you. We'd love to have you on it. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I got you, man. No doubt.
All right.
Speakeasy streams on YouTube every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. LeSean, I'll also just say, as much as we love Edge, you have more rings than Edge. I'm just going to add that to that graphic.
I love Edge. I love Edge.
I know 11,000 rushing yards, which is the benchmark for a Hall of Fame bid anyway. So I'll see you guys with Gold Jackets. We'll see you watching the game tonight. Appreciate you, Shady.
All right. Y'all take it easy. Thank you.
Thank
Shady.
you.